Now it's time we get to the bottom of this. After experimenting a lot in life, after talking to a lot of females and getting to the bottom of why they truly reject us because of our height, I finally have the answer for you guys. It is 3 reasons that girls are rejecting you for your height, and at the end I'm gonna get into how to avoid rejection. People always fear rejection, and there's a reason you shouldn't, but I also got to the bottom of why they reject you and how to avoid that. So guys, stay tuned to the end, because at the end we're gonna figure out how to help you no longer get rejected. That way you get more dates, you keep girls around longer, and heck, maybe even find your wife. Starting out strong with number 1 is she's politely rejecting you. She doesn't want to say, you're not my type, you're ugly, you're not in shape. She doesn't want to be honest with you. And a lot of girls are too sweet. They don't want to hurt someone's opinion or feelings, so they use the height excuse. Because now, for some reason in our society in 2023, that is such a lame excuse, and it's trending now to date taller guys, which honestly, the taller guys are probably just going to break your heart. If she's politely rejecting you, don't be afraid to stay in the friend zone. Keep hanging out, keep talking, because when she sees the values you have, if you carry the personality she's looking for, you're very protective in keeping her safe, you are very successful, you're goal-driven, you're working hard, all these other traits, she's gonna start picking up on them. And this is what people don't understand. It's like, if you go to hang out with someone and chat with someone and try and set up a date, they're going to, the initial point of contact when you guys first meet is all looks. That's why I say go in friendly. If you're not afraid to be friends, hang out, get to know each other, and she starts to understand who you are, what you do, how amazing of an individual you are, you actually have your life together, the height's not gonna matter. So maybe you don't have the looks, maybe you don't have the height, maybe you don't have either, but you can still, and the whole purpose of my channel is to make you the best individual possible. Be who you are, and if you know you've been working hard, you're a very good human being, you're very successful, or you're gonna be successful, guys, success takes time, but if you have your life together, you have a routine, you're getting there day by day, they see that. They see the hard work. So don't be afraid to stay in this quote-unquote friend zone that people are so scared of, because it's very easy to get out of the friend zone once they get to know you. Now, number 2, the other reason she could be rejecting you is she's insecure about herself. And normally you think, no, you're short, you're insecure about your height. But if you're willing to date someone taller than you as a male, you're not insecure about your height. That should show confidence right off the bat. But if it does bother her, it's because she is insecure about probably going in public with you being taller. For some reason, girls want the guy to be taller than to be able to wear heels and feel confident. She just wants to be able to feel confident wearing heels, dressing up, just being taller, or maybe it's nothing to do with insecurity, but she just doesn't, with where society is and with all the things go around the internet about these guys need to be 6 feet tall, I want my man way taller than me. Maybe she's using that and it's affecting her. So think about it that way. If you guys show that you're confident and you don't care if she's taller early on, you're more likely to get her to at least give you that chance, give you that first date, because all you need is the chance. And then once you guys get the chance, you just have to be yourself. You've been working hard for years, maybe months, maybe at the start of your journey, but this is why I always talk about being the best version of you. You can't be with someone if you're not the best version of yourself. So look at that as, hey, I'm gonna be the most confident, driven individual, and when the time's right, this perfect woman is gonna come out of nowhere and accomplish me in life. Ouch! The third one, I don't mean to offend women, but you're shallow. If you're truly at the end of the day rejecting a guy because of his height, you're shallow. There are things you can control and can't control. Height is something you can't control no matter what. And I like putting this hand in hand with girls and weight. I know this could sound wrong, and I know I might get hate for this, but if you are a girl, you are out of shape, and a guy rejects you for that, we are looked at as terrible men, terrible human beings, if we get put on blast. But if you reject us for a height, which you can't control, that's fine, that's normal, that's society. You can control your weight, you can lose weight, you can get in better shape, you can eat better. Girls want to push this agenda of body positivity, being overweight. That's not body positivity, that's just being unhealthy and using something to feel better about yourself. But guys, height is something that is body positivity. You can't control it no matter how much you try. It's something that God has given you, so embrace it. So this is the hardest reason to say, and that kind of why I left it for last, is because I don't want to call people out, but at the end of the day, that's what it is. They're bypassing all the other check marks. You could be wealthy, you could be super successful, you could treat her like a princess, you could take care of her, protect her, everything else, but she wants to reject you for something you can't control. Does not seem fair. So this is why you need to keep your head up, King. If you get rejected by a girl like this, she doesn't deserve you. Rejection happens a lot. Rejection is going to happen. You miss 100% of the shots you do not take. Now think about this. You see the most beautiful individual, maybe a girl you've had a crush on for years, maybe months, maybe 10 years, who knows? And the only reason you haven't approached her is because you're scared of getting rejected. You have 2 options. Go up, get rejected or potentially secure the first date, and 2 years later you guys are married, you have a family, you're living your best life. Or option B, you never have the courage to go approach her, and now you never know if she was the one. Like, look at your two options. Take the one where if you get rejected, oh well. If you guys are afraid of burning a friendship, if you do it in a respectful manner, you're not gonna ruin this friendship. You're not gonna get hard rejected. Worst case, she says no. It really doesn't sound that bad when you say it like that. If she says no, shake it off, on to the next one, guys. You're going to get rejected more than you succeed, but you can learn a lot from rejection. Take experience, because if you don't have the courage to go ask a girl out that you're crushing on, you're never gonna know if she's actually the one. And this courage carries on into everything else in life. That's why I always talk about being the best version of you. If you have a fitness journey, you have a routine, you're bettering yourself every single day. You're gonna get the courage to go out of your comfort zone. The reason I'm making this video, guys, is rejection is going to happen. There's no way to avoid rejection. It is going to happen. If you have avoided rejection, you must be like God at this point. Everyone gets rejected at one point, whether it's a friend, a relationship, a family member, a tournament, sports, something like that. You get rejected. You can give up on yourself and get down and pouty, or you can say, why did I get rejected? How can I be a better individual? You know what? On to the next one. Take the glass half full mentality. This has helped me so much, not just in relationships, but just succeeding at life and what my goals are. Is there is always a positive and a negative. So look at the positive. You can look at the negative, learn from it, but look at the positive and say, you know what? I actually learned something from this. Cool, let's move on. Moving on is the best thing you can do. And guys, to wrap this up, if you're focusing on yourself, you're going to attract honestly, a perfect individual, because she sees what you're doing and she's attracted or invested in the same things you are, whether it's work, fitness, health, something like that. So be the best version of you. Your girl or guy will come to you when you're least expecting it. So focus on you. This will come out of nowhere and you'll be like, dude, this is like too perfect to be true. I'm telling you, you're gonna say this, you'll be like, Tino, you were right. This video was just to make you feel better about yourself, because I've been there. Now I don't care. I've dated girls taller than me. Actually, I've only dated girls taller than me. Funny story. But I don't care, because I'm confident in who I am. I know I'm the best person I can be. And again, I'm gonna get better day by day, but today I'm the best version of me. My goal is just to help these kings, whether you're short or tall, be the most confident version of yourself, because it goes into life, work, success. And it just starts piling up, and next thing you know, you're the happiest individual because you're not worried about other people's opinions. That's the last thing I want to leave you with. Guys, my favorite quote that I want to leave you with is, hate comes from people below you. You will never get hate from someone doing well in life, because they don't have the time to bring someone else down. They want to bring other people up. They're successful, they want to see other people succeed. That is something, keep in your head, because no matter what you're doing in life, you can never make 100% of people happy. If you made it this far, I appreciate you guys more than anything. I'm uploading so much every week. I'm going live every day. I'm just posting every day because I want to provide as much value for you guys. And at the end of the day, I want to make such a big impact on this community. My community is so insane. I love you guys. You guys are super supportive, and I want to try and give back to you as much as possible. You guys are phenomenal. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. And if you're new or just one of my loyal supporters, hit the thumbs up, guys. We're on the road to 100K. One of my biggest goals this year, getting the silver play button. This is an app I really enjoy using. I'm able to really fulfill my purpose and connect with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave your comments and opinions down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Short King out. Peace.